Okay, I'm surprised that EAS got any applause at all.
I'll work the switch because it's probably going to die again.
Anyway,
It's dead.
don't worry about it. The reason that I asked Matt for a couple of seconds of time is that Lark Hadley, who has been our local chair for LA County, has had to relinquish the chair of the EAS local committee. Some of you may know that Lark has a day job with a little organization called the Federal Communications Commission. When he got that job with FCC, FCC allowed him to remain as chair of a local EAS committee, but circumstances leading up to 2022 make it impossible for him to continue in that. Now, as state chair for California, it's been my responsibility to try to plead, beg, solicit, bribe, cajole people to help. And Matt actually has helped LA County with some technical issues that have helped them get into some better equipment for what they have to do. There's been some changes in LA County in the last couple of years that make this whole process kind of interesting. The sheriff is no longer totally in charge of EAS now. The civilian component now has a bigger role. But the basic thing is Matt has been volunteering informally, but we do need to put together some semblance of an LA County EAS committee. And I'm not going to take names and do the other stuff here tonight, but I'd like you all to think carefully about working together with a few other people to form the hub of a revitalized Los Angeles County EAS committee. Matt and I would like to help. We would very much appreciate the help. And while EAS has fallen out of favor with a lot of broadcast management, it is still very much important for last-ditch communications when everything else goes away. The Weather Service, AMBER, and other messages that come across EAS locally are important to help save lives and property and test the system. So we're looking for people to help. And Matt and Chapter 47 of my fellow Chapter 47 members, I hope we can get some help there. A couple of other things. Some of you may know that I have a long dedication to SBE. I was national chairman 1985 to 87, and the local chapter and some of the work I did here with broadcasters on frequency coordinating and other things, some of those people are still alive in the room, like Barry, Victor, and Howard. A few others remember that. We did a lot of good things here, and I'd like to see if we can come up with a better EAS system. And if you'd like to help with that effort, Matt and I would really like your help. One other final thing, there's another great loss to the industry I'd like to talk about. A fellow by the name of Jim Wolleman. Jim was the father of certification in the SBE. It was my honor to serve as a fellow board member with Jim on the national level, and I wrote a little piece for Radio World that's going to appear about Jim. And basically when I became president, I always sat in a position where I could watch Jim's face during meetings. And I could tell how well I was doing by expression on Jim's face.
Yes.
And sometimes I wasn't doing very well. Anyway, but Jim is an icon, a beacon, a legendary figure within SBE, and created the high standard of certification that SBE enjoys, that many of you already know about and participate in. So, Matt, thank you for the time there. Sorry to take away from the Christmas party spirit on this, but emergency public information is very important.